The next time you head out for a morning run, why not make it really count? There's a race coming up in Peters Township, and it benefits local veterans. Here with details on the Mission Possible Run are Dr. Sally Mount of the Washington City Mission and Jeffrey McCartney and Emily Hillebrand of Northwood Realty, which sponsors the race. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
So let's first talk about the Patriot House and what this is and how it's helping.
The Patriot House is a newly opened facility that houses veterans. It houses 22 veterans, specifically that number, because that's how many veterans commit suicide every day in the United States, unfortunately. The benefit of the Patriot House is to take the men from homelessness to sustainable lifestyles, to creating jobs for them. They can keep a job, get out on their own, get back into society again, and be productive members of society once again like they were through specialized programs that we've set up at the mission.
And Sally, can you tell us a little bit more about Washington City Mission?
Sure. City Mission is a large regional Christ-centered homeless shelter. We have 160 beds.
Great.
We serve men, women, children, and now veterans with the opening of our new Patriot House. Last year we had served over 111,000 meals, over 32,000 nights of shelter. But I have to say that it's our wraparound services that provide the most help when we try to move people from homelessness to independent living.
Right.
We look at many different things: legal, medical, addiction recovery. And so our statistics show that if we can get someone to stay longer than 90 days, then 67% of those people leave with housing, employment, income, recovery, and that's an addiction recovery, and also medical and mental health stabilization, and connection to an area church. So we know that the things that we're doing really do play out in the numbers, and that our numbers are good, and that it's not just a sort of your basic 3 hots and a cot homeless shelter, but a place where the wraparound services actually do produce transformed lives.
I think that's really important, because I feel like with any number of problems, you have to get to the root of why and then help solve that problem in order for someone to move forward.
Exactly.
And I think when we're talking about homelessness, it makes sense that Northwood Realty would be involved in something like this. Emily, can you tell us about how you guys got involved in all of this?
Yeah. So Jeff, actually, Northwood Charitable Foundation, one of the things that they require is that it has to help in some way with housing and shelter. And so this was actually such a really good fit for us.
Yeah.
And it allows us to do something in the community that really makes a difference. And the Patriot House is just such a phenomenal organization. And Sally and everybody at the Washington City Mission just does such a great job, because veterans really do heal better with other veterans.
Absolutely.
And so it was just a good fit for all of us.
Well, we've talked with enough veterans to know that sharing those stories is sometimes really difficult, about what they've seen, what they've gone through, and even coming home, what they're going through. So to be able to share that with other people in the similar situation helps. So I love the play on words here, the Mission Possible Run, because it's possible, right? It's possible to help. So tell us about the run and how it's going to help the causes.
Well, the race is this Saturday. It's at 7 a.m. It's at Peterswood Park. The whole purpose of the race is to benefit the Patriot House. And so we're there, and it's everyone from your dog to your baby in a stroller to your grandmother walking in a jogging suit. It's everybody. So we really want the whole family to come out, and it's a 5K race and a 1-mile fun walk. And
we're involving the local military as well. The VFW 764th from McMurray is going to be doing a To the Colors, and we'll have the national anthem. And so we'll start with sort of a military flavor.
That's great.
And Northwood Charitable Foundation is matching funds again this year, third year in a row for us. And we're very grateful for that, happy for that. Hopefully this year we can raise $30,000. We've raised close to $50,000 in the first 2 years. So we're trying to break that barrier this year to get to the $30,000 mark.
And then you guys would match that?
They were matching up to $15,000. So if we raise 15, we have $30,000.
That's great.
Our fundraising campaign this August is Love Thy Neighbor. I have to say that Northwood Charitable, and especially Jeff, That's his idea, love your neighbor. He didn't start with a $50,000 check. He started with an idea, and he said, what does the Patriot House need, and what can I do to help them, and who can help me, and then let's begin. So far they've raised over $50,000 for the Patriot House. We'll take in even more this year, and it's all because one person said, how can I make a difference in the community?
Well, and you know what's hard is that sometimes those differences cost money, and this is a fun way to participate in a group to help so many different organizations. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Heather.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
The Mission Possible Run, as you heard, it benefits the city mission. It will be held this Saturday, August 11th, and you can register in person the day of the race if you want to wait until then, or you can do it beforehand online. We'll have a link posted for you at kdka.com/PTL.